this right here. This is going to be our projection screen setup we're doing for an on-site setup before we were interrupted by a rude caller who supported some very dark views and also supporting another YouTuber on his other dark views. But anyway, let's talk about here on what we're doing here. So anyway, this is the site that I had to go through yesterday to get an idea of what kind of projectors we're going to be using, how far the projectors have to sit back, and where we're going to be installing in these multi-screen setups. So this is the area right here, a long hallway. I like the windows because the windows, we can use that for also to window projecting technology. But those are involved ultra short those too, because that's a conference room and we can't basically stick a projector in the ceiling. These are drop ceilings. So yeah, that's going to be a bit of a hard thing to do because they're all drop ceilings in here. So we have to install these projectors to a wall. Then on top of that, we'll have to put something to camouflage them so you don't see them. So it looks more like a more classic art gallery as you're walking through. This is why I was telling the other guy who did the woodwork why we could have used him for that job, basically to design. See, at the end of the day, people got to keep contacts with me because we can give people jobs at the end of the day, because places we work at, you know, I got a guy who does custom framework, and that would be fantastic for this job because we can get him job working here doing the custom framework for the art gallery we're putting in. So again, we have to do these ultra short throw projectors. I'm going with the NEC. I think it's, I forget the model name of that projector. I like those because they're cheaper. We get them for under $200. We get them for a really cheap price. And at 3,600 lumens, it's a pretty good projector. The Dells are just not going to work for what we want to work them for. Let me see. NEC. Gee whiz, I can't remember that projector off bat. Is it 3? No. TMXU? That couldn't be it right there, could it? No, it's not it. We need the ultra short though. What was the name for the ultra short though? Let me see if I can pull up through here. If I pull it up in here, NEC. Ah, there it is right there. That's the projector right there. This is what we need. Definitely. This projector is perfect for the job. 3,600 lumens. Fantastic. We use these all the time. And they don't want to spend a lot of money for the projector setup. So this is going to be perfect. This is what we need. I need to get this on eBay. Let me see. See what we can get up for. Why do we keep getting this? We don't want that. Gee whiz Louise. This is what we want. That's what I need. Copy this. All right. Now get rid of this nonsense because I'm done with that. I've got other things to look at. All right. There we go. eBay. Gotta fight with that one. There we go. Wow. $60. $92. This is gonna be cost them $57. This is gonna be a cakewalk to breathe. So like nothing. It's gonna cost them nothing to install the projectors in here at all. Perfect. Someone's got one over here. Let me see. I want the positioning bar. That certain ones have that positioning bar we can use. Right there, $60 free shipping. Look at that, $60. That's it. And these projectors are seriously compatible with their stuff. We use them all the time. Floor demonstrations all the time. These are fantastic. This is, if I go to YouTube and put that projector in, it comes up like crazy because we tested that projector on all our screen paints. Right there, ultra short throw projector. Ultra short throw. Yeah, this will be all us because we did a ton of testing on this projector. So we can go and say, hey, look, and this projector is going to work fantastic with your setup because we have used this projector multiple times and a ton of our demonstrations. This is the NEC U310W, but I like this one much better. we go. That's a demonstration on the same projector, but that's the mod one we had set up for. Basically, it's designed for a gaming setup. That's what we had that for. But that projector will work for fantastic with that environment. So I tell you, we tested the daylights out of this projector, so we know exactly. All these demonstrations are about that projector. We tested this projector on every level. And these are the videos we're showing them because they're asking, like, have you tested the projector? Does it work good with the screen paint? Yes, it does. There's a demonstration of the same projector, $60, what we paid for right there. So yeah, we can actually offer this projector because, again, they don't cost anything. They're really cheap and they look fantastic on our technology. There's my screen size, 150 inches off this $60 projector. Windows open. Look at that, man. Yeah, this is going to cost them nothing. I didn't know they got that cheap. They got really, really cheap. So this is $60. That's nothing right there. I got to send these images. I got to get a picture on my phone so I can send to them the projector we have here. I told them they were like $60. They're thinking they're going to be spending like $400 and $500. Oh, yeah. Funny thing, too. Off topic, the fellow who called in with the racial slurs, carrying on and acting up, had nerve to send me a text message. Well, he's blocked already, but asked me, who do you think you are, recording me on their YouTube? Oh man, you guys gotta learn to write properly. Well, to tell you the truth, before you started rambling, I told you that I'm in a YouTube live stream, and I did tell you this right there, and you continue to run your mouth. So on you, not on me. All right, so let's move on from here. I want to get pictures of this because I need to send this over to the person we're doing the job for. There's a camera right there. Let me see. I'll back this up a little bit. So this is the projector for $60. This is what they need right here. They got one for 60. And let me see what else we got on here. $19. Gee, well, that's not bad. That's awesome. Can we get it for, let me see. I want one to buy now. Use, of course, use. We don't want a brand new. I think brand new like $2,000. And we need to get it, let me see. Buy only now, because auction. I'm not going to do auction. So that we got one here for $25. $25. Look at that, $25. These projectors look amazing on our technology. $25. Who is he yelling out the window at now? Let me go see. He's always arguing with somebody out the window. I gotta run down to the store, but the ATM and grab some money. But man, yeah, these projectors are cheap. Like we can do this whole thing easily. The ones for 61, usually $61. It's overseas shipping right there. Let me see what we have here. 224. 150. That's definitely. Do we have anything that I put down for the United States? Yeah, U.S. only. U.S. only. All right, that's 25. So altogether, that's like about $35 with tax and all. That's $100. But then again, these are the ones I don't trust. These are the ones I trust more because you can see exactly if you have any blemishes or cracks or anything going to pop up because you can see the actual real pictures. This right here, unless they're showing the actual picture of the projector, no, that right there. It's a white background, so it is the actual projector right there. It's missing the, what is it missing off of here? It's missing the filters. Oh, filters are cheap. You replace filters are so cheap to replace, it's not even funny. 3,600 lumens, that's not bad. Come on, get me back over. Oh, you can get me back over? Okay, here. 25 is not bad. These are the remote, these aren't the remote controls, but these are operate. I got them here, they operate perfectly fine. You don't need expensive remote controls to run them. They're like $10, that's basically about it. 150. Oh, these are the stands for them. 150. That's so cheap. All right, that's not bad at all. That's actually not bad at all. That's a good price right there. When they got it for under $200, that's the route. Sorry, we want to go. They're paying for the projectors, so I'm basically looking for the projectors for them to get them a good deal, and that's pretty good. And then basically showing that we do have the first thing they asked us $30. That's so bad, even with the $43 shipping. But why is the shipping 43? That projector really isn't that big. Oh yeah, that's right. It's not going inside the box, so I guess yeah, that would be just about right. But it's 43 plus. Yeah. And you're probably going to get them by lots, so not easier. We need 7 of them for the display. Since we're going to have to get, they're going to need 7 for the display. But these are very cheap, very affordable projectors. So first thing they asked was basically how we use these projectors, and do we have demonstrations showing us using these projectors. That's why I said these demonstrations are really important, testing your stuff out and making sure that it does work. Because if it doesn't, it's not going to work. Let me see. Do we have anything on it with a charge? Nope, no charge there. Gotta find a charge. All right, let me see what we got here on the black battery. All right, we just used the black battery. Where's my white battery at anyway? I have a white battery with a full charge in it. I gotta figure out what my white battery's at. I have to load everything up, put it on the charger. I have not been charging my batteries. There we go. So this is the research I get to do. So going inside, walking around, seeing exactly how many projectors we're going to need, where projectors have to position, how far they're going to come from the wall, where the screens are going to be spaced out at. The lighting, not worried about the lighting in the environment. We consider that to be a challenge, but since these are going to be ultra short throws, this is going to be actually nothing for me to work in, because again, ultra short throws is an easy setup. It's sitting right against the wall, so that's nothing. That's going to be a cakewalk. We're used to being much farther away with ultra short throw setups. On our setups, our projectors sit back a little farther from the wall, so having a projector sitting that close for this technology is going to be really easy. So this is 2 things I asked for. Did we have any experience working with the projector? I had to show dozens and dozens of videos because again, you know, someone's trusting you to paint the inside of their establishment, and they do want to make sure that it definitely works. So I have to show that the projector works. Again, you can't cut corners in these environments either, because again, you know, you're going to have some issues if you do so. Now, I could have showed them the Optima GT55, but that's not the projector they're using. This is the projector they're going to be using for their setup. So whatever we use, it's basically going to have to show that the projector is compatible with it. So that's no problem at all. Now, before I was so rudely interrupted in my last video, here, here. Okay, how we doing out there? First things first, my name is Kenneth Bird. My company is Black Series Edition LLC. We're doing a map out on where to install projection screens for the setup. So we're going to do screens here, 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 and here, and here. So everywhere we got a space at, we can paint a screen in. And this is going to be for a walkthrough museum. Already doing a test on some of the black technology that's coded to the portable screen. Let's see how it's reacting. We have a Dell projector right here, so we can see how well the technology pulls up under this environment right here, which is actually going to be a bit of a cakewalk. So for this setup, we can't use long throws. We're going to have to use ultra short throw projectors for this setup, because the projectors are literally going to be sitting right up on top of the screen, right on top of the wall, or screen wall, either way. So yeah, projectors we're probably going to use are the NECs because they're very affordable. They don't cost a lot of money. We can get them for under $100. So we shouldn't have no problem being able to pick up. All right. And I wonder if I'm going to do an installment here. I have to ask and see if I'm going to be doing an installment in here. Let's see if I'm going to be doing any work in here. I don't know about this area yet. But I do know already that we are going to be doing installments on this wall right here. So we can put quite a few screens in here. And also too, we're going to be actually showing you the windows. Pretty soon we're going to be displaying off too for the AdTech technology. All right, hope you enjoyed the short video. Right now I'm just doing okay, how we doing at that? First things first, my name is Kenneth Burke.
Beautiful thing about it is this window right here is going to have our massive display for AdTech technology. That's an apartment complex on the other end. These are all businesses all along here. They're actually re-renovating this building here and this one over here. There are investors that are moving through this entire environment constantly all the time. I saw nothing but suits through the entire time when I was actually moving about this environment. So they're all investors. That technology being displayed up here and being able to show a full aquarium right through glass is going to be insane. This is going to push a lot of capital our way easily, very easily. And again, the blessing behind this, that's not going to cost us anything, a dime, nothing. It's not, we don't have to pay for electricity. We don't have to pay for Wi-Fi. We don't have to pay for anything. That's how much of a blessing that has been. That is absolutely free. I've been trying to get some kind of window advertising for our technology because, you know, just trying to find a storefront or anybody that will allow us to be able to show off our technology. And we're just blessed to have someone who's going to give us multiple windows. That's not the only one. It's actually a couple more windows we're going to be doing. Black Series. I cannot wait to show that one off edition. This is why when I did the test, I was walking around the neighborhood to see if I was this far down, if I can still pick up the screen from that distance, to see if the angle gain would pick up. This is what's going to be displayed through that glass, that massive glass. For everyone that's walking back and forth in that city, they're going to see that technology on that massive level. Do you have any idea how much business that's going to bring for a company? A ton of business. This is one of the tests I was doing when I was walking around to see, because some screens, the problem you have is if you're at a distance, if you're right on top of them, you can pick them up. But if you walk underneath of them or the screen is too high up, the angle gain cancels out and you can't see the screen anymore. And that's what I was testing out when I was walking back and forth to see it from across the street, if I could actually pick up the fish in the window. Oh, meow. Oh, meow. You're fighting your fish. I gotta read it with the door. I gotta go pick up some ATM machine. Where's my boots at? My boots. They will grab my boots. Yeah. And that stuff picks up with no problem at all whatsoever. That's literally how far I'm from the house across the street, and that thing will pick up with no problem whatsoever right there. So from where we're at on a 3-story building, and the display of glass we have to play with, oh, that is going to look absolutely insane. We're setting that up tomorrow. I'm bringing my big boy projector over to set it up. They also got a huge glass table in there that we can coat with invisible technology, put in projectors, and project right through the table with that black invisible technology. Yes, and I got to get business cards. And when I was walking around in there were several workers in that section, and I got to talking to them and told them what I did for a living, and showed them the technology, and automatically, like I said, they were typing in my address right there from the company right there, because they wanted to know more about that black technology. I told you, the normal that people are used to is being trapped in dark environments. To be able to use your projector in a fully lit environment without basically dealing with the image watching or faded. Nobody wants to be trapped in the dark. I don't know where people think that, where people want that. People don't want to be trapped in the dark. They want to be out in fully lit environments. They want to use your projection screen like a TV. I can't believe that's going to happen. We're going to be able to project that at an image that freaking big on that glass. This is ad tech. This is gorgeous. So advertisement you can finally get for this technology is to have one of these huge, huge windows. I just was happy to get one small little window to be able to advertise the technology on. But to have a window of that caliber and that size to play on, oh, that's going to be fantastic for our technology.
It just shows you, it's interesting how the minute that we get a chance to display our technology on that level, how angry individuals get because they can't stand to see my technology reach that level. Yeah, well, it's gonna get a lot worse for y'all. You do know once that technology pushes through that glass on that story building, a 3-story building, and it produces that right there at that massive scale size, do you have any idea what that'll bring for my company? Every development, every complex down there, it's going to want to be sprayed with that black technology. And as we're basically showcasing the technology, we will be advertising extremely every day on every demonstration why gray and white screens are obsolete. Why you should make sure all products are tested before you purchase them. Why shouldn't they be? Looking at the future. The problem is that the industry is still stuck in the past. Same nonsense every day. Dark, poorly lit environments, overpriced projectors. People don't want that. Sat there and had a conversation with 4 of the workers that were doing the job in that same area where I was at. And the first thing they talked about is how much were the projectors? Because the projectors are expensive. Go to Best Buy, any of those places, buy a projector online, and a couple grand for them. The fact that they can do that with a projector that costs next to nothing, oh, they're 100% on board. How easy is it to paint in? These questions people ask. Well, it's very easy, just like painting in a wall. Paint a wall and paint one of those screens in. They have to be stuck in a dark environment. Because you want to be stuck in dark environments. Not using a full environment, just like your TV. You go to the website to see the demonstration of the TV versus the screen. I've seen gray screens do that demonstration, except for it's in a dark environment. Because the contrast levels won't pull if they do it in a fully lit environment. While y'all were sitting there worrying about painting on walls, I was engineering technology for the future. Window technology is extremely, very, very popular. Does your product work on mapping? They don't have any mapping technology demonstrations because, again, they don't know. Can't make those statements. We can. Technology also pulls up white levels too on top of that. That's one of the questions you were asked about white level capabilities. Or I want to call and see if I can make an appointment to come tomorrow to set up the bigger projectors. Hey, how you doing? This is Kenneth. Kenneth Bird. Oh, that's funny. You're hilarious. Tomorrow, is there any way I can come through tomorrow? All right. Okay. The day after tomorrow?
We're not open on Saturdays. It's
What?
Friday, Saturdays, and Sundays.
Wait, what is what's the day?
Today is Thursday.
This just tells me how many hours I work. I literally don't remember days. All right. Yeah, I do that literally. I have worked through a birthday one time. So, it's your birthday today. I was like, oh, it is, isn't it? Okay. Yeah, I kind of worked that many crazy hours. The projectors I was telling you about, the ones for the hallway, we found them at 25 and $30. Yep. Okay, what's wrong with the price? Oh, yeah. Not hard to do what you're trying to do. You just have to select basically how you're going to put in for, you're going to do slideshows or actual videos. All right, so you're going to have to do a video feed to each one. That's really not hard to do. All right, we just figure all that out when we get there, and then we can hide all the wiring through. No, it's not any hard part to hide the wiring, so we can mesh it into the baseboard. You want to see if it'll be a fantastic display when people walk through. You have somebody that works with woodwork or anything? Yeah. Actually, I do know someone. Actually, he's a carpenter. He does work with woodwork, but I have to be to contact the other fellow who knows him, so I can get a hold of him, so I can bring him up, because again, he does fantastic work. Because I need someone to put framework around the painted images, because that would give it a more kind of an art gallery kind of design as you're walking through. But yeah, from the projector I showed you the Dell, and the screen, I don't know if you saw that, I tested it from a distance from where the Dell's at. So if the Dell will pick up on our technology out there, which shouldn't be a problem, or for sure there will be a breeze. Yep, and we can install that in. Now the bottom windows, that's not hard to do. What I'm going to do is I'm actually going to put a kind of like, more like a flower projected design around it, around the house. So it looks like the house is sitting in the meadow. So that we won't take anything away from it. All right. When you have time, either Monday or Tuesday, let me know. I want to bring down one of my my Chrissy, not Chrissy, but my Sony, one of the bigger projectors. I'm going to bring that down to test for the windows. That one I'm going to let you have. That's the VPO FH30. No problem, no problem. Anything to help out. All right. Well, you have a wonderful weekend, and I'll talk to you on Monday, right? Or Tuesday? Monday. Okay, perfect. Monday. All right. Okay. All right, no problem. Any ideas I got, I'll run it right past you. All right, perfect. Thank you. You too. Bye-bye. That's fantastic. Okay, that's cool. I got to get ready to set up for that. So that is the company I'm going to be doing. I get a contact, talk to the CEO all the time, run ideas past on what they're going to like, what they're going to be in for. I'm also going to be doing some 3D mapping for their logo too on the wall behind me, because they want to involve 3D mapping technology also on top of that too. So beautiful thing about the storefront windows on the bottom and the ones, there's actually 3 on the top and 2 at the bottom. 2 at the bottom are going to be ours. We could also too work around the artwork they have on the windows, and we could basically change the scenery at will, which I want to do, which I can't wait to start working on that project right there. Oh, this is going to be awesome. I can't believe that we actually have a place that we can basically work and display our technology. This is going to be absolutely fantastic. But yeah, that's the window that window I'm looking at. They have 3 of these, and then they have 2 more on the bottom we get a chance to work with. Bourbon Company is Black Series Edition LLC. I'm taking a video shot of the window we're going to be adding the AdTech technology to pretty soon. So just getting an idea on how big of a screen or coating we're going to have to add in. All right, that's basically about it. Bam, tell me God is not good. Didn't cost us a penny at all. And not only that they're going to, every time investors or anyone that comes through, because they're going to be showing their work on it too on top of that. They're going to show a lot of the work on it. Anytime investors, anyone comes through, they're going to advertise. That's free advertising for the company. Anytime someone's going to come through and make a note, it's our technology, this, that, and the other. Oh, I have to send over all my company's information, which I really forgot to do. All right, I got to run over. I got to pick up some stuff from the ATM machine and a few things. I need some juice. I need some juice or some tea or something. And yeah, so again, like I said, it's fantastic because again, we have a lot of people. Well, not a lot of people. We got some people who actually hate art something today because again, we do back our technologies up 100%. But some people are bothered by that. They don't like that, and they want to see our company fail. And as I said before, my blessings are from my Lord and Savior, and we are not going to fail. We are going to continue on. We are going to actually prosper, and we're going to do exactly what the Lord has blessed us to be able to do. And those of you who hate us and want to see our demise, destruction, it's not going to happen at all, period. We're just going to keep on flourishing as God has blessed us to be able to do so. I still can't believe that I would have had to pay so much money out of pocket if I had to pay for this. And the fact that we're blessed, that we've got a fantastic project on top of that. We'll get to install technology to help them out. They're going to help us out, allowing us to be able to advertise. And then on top of that, to be able to show off some of the ad tech technology, which we need to do so badly. So fantastic arrangement. Couldn't have asked for anything more. All right, well, that's basically about it. I'm going to go grab something to eat, sit down, relax. Thank the Lord for blessing us to have these wonderful blessings. And after that, I'm going to probably get a little rest. Got to go, and God bless.